Sandy Johnson. Hey. Woo.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing, Sandy?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Thank you for coming.
Yes. Thank
Of
you for coming.
course.
So, let's go back. 1978. How do you get your start? How do you enter Haddonfield and meet John Carpenter?
Well, I was in Playboy, and I was with their agency. John wanted someone to do Judith Myers, so he needed someone that was comfortable with nudity. So I think he felt that the Playboy agency was a good place to start.
Yeah.
So I got very lucky. They called up, my agent called me and said, you have an interview with John Carpenter for a role in a film at the time called The Babysitter Murders. And I said, well, cool. So long story short, after screaming a few times for him, reading the lines, and thanking him very much, a couple days later, I was cast.
Well, that's great. Now, are they looking for a girl next door look? Is that kind of what they were, like what John said, or?
Yeah, he wanted someone that was just kind of, had kind of a light, friendly, happy-go-lucky kind of
Sure. Somebody you don't want to see
girl.
get murdered.
Yes. Someone you might like.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless you're the little brother.
Right, yes. Do you ever think about the good times with the Myers family? Like what the other days were like
Right.
prior to the murder?
Right.
Man.
Probably
Oh.
not good, I'm thinking.
You're right, yeah, it's something lead to that moment. We don't know, man. And what was it like being stabbed by Deborah Hill multiple times?
Well, it was, it took a little bit of practice because I did have to fall off the stool, and I didn't particularly want to get hurt doing that. So we did practice that a few times, and it was interesting. It was, first of all, it was very creepy up there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a set, it was the actual Myers house.
Yeah.
So it was really an old house with creaky stairs and all the stuff, and no special effects needed.
Oh, yeah.
And I could hear them coming up the stairs to get me. So I'm just sitting there humming my little song. I'm thinking, okay, now they're coming to kill me.
Yeah.
And so it was interesting. It was creepy. And of course, having her sneak up on me on her knees with a knife was, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd imagine that scene was probably difficult for them because they had to go up in the dark, right, up the stairs a couple times.
Yes.
So you'd hear falling back down a little bit and go, I guess they didn't get it. Wow.
Yeah, it was it was a fun shoot, but it was definitely interesting.
Yeah. What was it like having seeing yourself for the first time on screen? Did you get invited to the premiere, or did you go by yourself with friends?
We did go to, we had like a small premiere at a small theater. It was just a low budget film, so it was just
Yeah.
a small theater that was mostly just cast and family and stuff. But the interesting thing about the premiere was that I never saw the full script. I
okay.
only saw, that's all proprietary. So I
Yeah.
knew my part, and I knew my little brother killed me. What I didn't know is that little Michael grew up to be this monster serial killer.
Oh, wow.
And so when the movie, once it was past my part and I'm watching the real movie, I'm going, oh my God, this is terrifying.
Right, this is a trip.
Yes. So I sat there and watched. Most of the people there knew the full story because, they had been in a lot of scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like, oh my God, Michael.
Right, yeah, everything unraveled.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Did you ever get a chance to don the mask at all? I guess not, because you didn't know any of that, yeah.
Nope, I didn't.
No. Now, has companies like NECA, the action figure companies, has anybody ever reached out to you to get likeness rights for a Judith Myers figure?
No, but I wish they would.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I keep trying to hit up Funko.
Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on,
right.
You need one.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Have like the mirror with the little the desk there. That'd be great.
Yeah, a little pink ribbon and all that.
Absolutely. So, can you tell us more about your acting career, Gas Pump Girls, and how did that come about? Did you just kind of keep doing the acting thing for a little bit?
My acting actually started in middle school. I was in drama and drama production, and I've just always loved
Yeah.
theater. So, and of course, I went to a lot of theater. I loved to dance, so I kind of was in that.
Yeah.
And then in high school and college, I started going down into Hollywood to take workshops and different things.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I was in Playboy, it just kind of took off.
Yeah.
You know, then
You were discovered.
I had something that they had seen me in. You know, it's hard because everybody, you know, is there wanting to work.
Right.
So any little thing that puts you out there helps.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I did Hots and Gas Pump Girls and Surfer Girls and Jokes My Folks Never Told Me.
Mm-hmm.
All just low budget, but a
Yeah.
ton of fun. We had the best time on all of those sets.
That's great.
So, yeah, all good. And then, of course, Halloween was my first. Those were all comedies.
Mm-hmm.
And then Halloween, of course, was not a comedy.
Yeah.
So that was a change for me. But a fun one and a challenge.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And I hear you're getting back into acting.
I am. I got out of acting, tragedies in my family, so I moved back to Texas. My sisters were here. So I came back home and I became a special needs education teacher and wildlife refuge director, all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my agent found me and I started doing cons and things for him, some of the fans said, well, why don't you make a movie or something? And I thought, well, I guess I could.
Sure,
So
yeah.
I just kind of put it out on social media, and some writers and directors started calling me and say,
Reaching
hey.
That's great.
So yeah, I've done like 6 or 7 or 8 or something now.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
they all in
doing
production right now, kind of thing? Or?
Paradolia that I did in UK, it's out. They did a special thing on YouTube TV, I think, for Halloween,
Mhm.
and it's I think it's doing the circuits and stuff
Sure.
like it does in UK, and I think it did come to Houston once. The Executioner, they're doing the final filming now. That was in Daytona Beach. I think that's going to be a really good film.
Yeah.
And in that one, I am a psychiatrist. In then the Farmhouse Murders, I'm a woman whose son was murdered, and I'm trying to warn some people to stay away from that town. They're curious to go there, and I'm telling them don't.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
You're the prophet.
Yeah.
So stay away.
Don't go.
Yeah.
And then I did Doll of Deceit, which was last summer, I guess. And then I'm doing another one. I did one 2 weeks ago called Occult Canvas. They're
Oh, wow.
happening so fast.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I had a very cool role in that one.
Yeah. Occult canvas.
Occult Canvas. Yeah,
Cool.
it's a really cool story. It's almost like a Twilight Zone kind of a feel.
Yeah.
And then let's see, Black Sheep. I'm going to Pennsylvania to shoot that in June, and then I did the Massage Parlor Massacres. I did that in Vegas a couple months ago. I'm a reporter
Oh, okay.
in that one.
You're all over the map.
I just
That's
like-
great. At least you get to travel a lot, right?
Yeah, and then Death Awaits, or Death Till Us Part, one of those. I
Yeah.
think Death Awaits us or something. I'm actually shooting that next weekend.
Oh.
And thank you.
There it is.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
Technology.
I appreciate it because I only got the script with
Yeah.
the final title like 4 days ago.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're like, I promise I would know it.
It has a lot of lines, and I'm doing it next weekend, so
Great.
wish me luck.
How
Yeah.
cool. Well, about a year or two ago, you were at Steel City Comic-Con with John Carpenter.
I was.
And you got to do a panel, just you and him.
I know.
How cool is that?
I know. It was Panicville for me.
Oh, was it?
I thought, oh my God, just John and I.
Yeah.
You know, and there was so many people. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, so many people, of course, because John was there.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, all the other panels I've ever done, of course, I've only done one other one. It was just me, and it was in the UK. Well, actually, UK and Germany both, but in the US.
Yeah.
And so when I thought, okay, now I'm going to be alone with John, who cares if I'm there, right?
Oh no, I'm sure a lot of people would care.
But it was amazing. He was so kind.
Yeah.
And he asked me questions, and he just built onto their questions, and he
Yeah.
said, you should ask Sandy that. So he made me perfectly comfortable, and I actually did get a lot of questions, and it was actually a good thing, and it became a good panel. I guess it's on
Yeah.
YouTube or something
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah.
But anyway, when I first heard that, though, I thought, oh no.
Yeah, right. The panic sets in. Oh wow.
But
Well,
it was good.
when was the last time you'd seen John since then?
I had not seen him since, well, let's see. I guess he was at the premiere of 2018, but he was very busy. So I don't know if I don't think I got to see him at all.
Yeah.
He was really, really busy that
Sure,
night.
yeah.
And so actually the only time I ever got to talk with him and sit and visit with him was Still City.
That's great. Now, was
Yeah.
there anything afterwards? Did you guys have a little like talk off stage or?
We did.
Yeah.
We visited for a while in the area where you're waiting
Mm-hmm.
to go out. And then also his table, there was just two of us in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So his table was there and mine was here. And so at one point he came over and said hi.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
We got a couple photos, so it was fun.
Yeah. Well, it's great seeing you in 2018 get a little bit in there as well. They couldn't have another Halloween without at least mentioning Judith one more time, you know. How does it feel to see the tombstones around all over the place? The Judith Myers at like Halloween spirit stores, and like it's more readily available now. How does that feel? Is that a little weird all these years later?
No, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, a little humbling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a sort of a friend, a con friend,
Mm.
but she makes a really nice one.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
That's
she's
cool.
made some really beautiful ones, and occasionally I'll get one in the mail to sign for people where they bought it directly from her.
Oh really? That's
But,
cool.
Oh yeah, she does. She makes a lot of different ones for different franchises.
Oh, neat. That's fun. So now we got to get Funko on it and make their tombstone in a little you. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
We'll beat down
I
their
keep
door.
telling them that. You need a Judith Myers doll.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know the Halloween fans would buy it. So let's move over to the Halloween remake with Rob Zombie when that was coming out, and seeing somebody else recast as your character. What were your thoughts on that? Did you like the movie? Did you like the changes that Rob did?
Well, here's the thing: is it goes too high on my gore meter.
Sure.
So I haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I have actually, Kim, who is one of my agent's
Mm-hmm.
assistants, she is my meter.
I love that. Watch this first. You
So
let
I
me
tell
know.
her. So I tell her. I give her a list, and I
Mm-hmm.
say, "How far on the meter is the gore?" So she tells me. So yeah, I love psychological thrillers. I can take a certain amount of gore,
Sure,
but it's not my main thing. That's not what scares me.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the actress that played, I guess, the little girl in Forrest Gump. So that was kind of cool to see her portray your
Right.
character.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome. What's a typical Halloween for you these days? I mean, obviously, like you're ingrained in the fandom. Do you ever just go, I'm gonna stay home and just do my thing and hang with my pets, or do you? Are you always booked on Halloween?
That's what I was going to say. I'm usually booked.
Yeah.
And if not on that day, then right up to it. So then I'm usually exhausted because normally from like 6 weeks out from Halloween, I'm just going from con to con to con.
Yeah.
And so by the time Halloween comes,
You're over it, man.
I'm like, where's my cat and a glass of wine?
Right. It sounds like the most relaxing
Yes.
thing. Oh, I love that. Oh, cool. Do you ever think about getting back into another Halloween film? Like if they ever asked you, would you kind of cameo? Obviously, you've been killed off, but like just as a nice little nod or a wink.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that. I'd love that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. Was there any other questions or things you'd like to talk about? Anything work coming up soon?
Well, let's see. I think I mentioned most of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to them coming out. A lot of them I have finished, but you
Yeah.
know how indies go. It can take a while to get all the funds in and the things set up. However, Occult Canvas, I can't remember the name of the company, but it basically will come out. It's already, they've already taken it on.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll come out, and I do have a nice role in it for sure.
Now, do any of these films hit that gore meter where you're like, I probably don't want it's too much? I guess you won't know until it comes out.
Right.
Yeah, sure. You shot your scenes, and now you're waiting.
Yeah, there may be some things that I won't be able to watch the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And I may have to tell some people I know, okay, now look, when this part comes, close your eyes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But,
that's great.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I do have a new kitty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just got a rescue kitty. I lost my kitty of old age like a month ago, and we were heartbroken. I was so sad, and we finally decided, okay, we got to fix this.
Right.
So I found a rescue Maine Coon. His name is Rocky, and he has fulfilled our dreams. He is the best kitty ever. He's an absolute sweetheart.
Yay. Yeah, it's always so hard replacing. You can't replace your animal type thing, so it's.
No, you can't replace him, but this guy, he is the funniest cat I've ever had. He's
Really?
hilarious. He is. He's hilarious. He just does, he like runs up, runs on your lap, and he just like falls.
Yeah.
Most cats, they just, no. He runs up, he just like stands, and then he falls.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's great.
Yeah, he's great.
Nice.
So,
Well, I love seeing you back in the limelight again and having movies come out. And we love seeing your presence at these shows. I'm sure the Halloween fans are just stoked to see you back in it. And we just hope to see you in more things.
Well, thank you. Well, I love the fans. I love doing conventions. This is my first one for this year. So I'm always looking forward to getting back into it. There's like those 6 months where I don't do any because normally they want me close to Halloween.
Right.
So that's when the fun begins for me, is
Sure.
closer I get to Halloween.
Fun. So cool. All right. Any questions from the audience? Yes. We got a mic right there for you. Sure, yes.
Okay. In your IMDb, it shows you're attached to 2 vampire projects. Like, what do actors appreciate about that genre? Because I know a bit about from the writing side and much about the playing side, but like, what do actors like feel about that genre? Like, what attracts you to that type of project?
2 things. John Rain is with the Vampire Penance, the Atonement of John Wood, I think. Don't kill me if I got it wrong, please. I liked the role that I have in that, which is actually the vampire's familiar, and I am a clerk at a hotel. And the role was just very intriguing to me. It's an older woman who thinks she's very sexy, and the guy that comes in to the desk, she's like flirting with him and doing all this stuff, and it's just a fun role. I mean, she's a total wreck. I mean, she comes from the back. She's a total wreck. She's smoking. Her hair's a mess, but she thinks she's hot.
Sure.
So it's a great. So in this case, it was John, who's a friend of mine, but also just the character. I just thought it was an interesting character.
Yeah, a fun role.
Yes.
Brilliant take on familiar of I don't want to lose my beauty. Like, I'll work for you in exchange for living forever, but it's already gone.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. It's going to be a very good film. They have invested a lot of time and energy into all the props. They're very talented. And one of the scenes, it's like the crucifixion. It's an amazing scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Very
cool.
dramatic and big drama. It's going to be a good film.
Cool. Oh, looking forward to that for sure. Any other questions?
Did you keep anything from the Halloween movies?
Boy, do I wish I had. Now, today, I always tell whatever film I do, it's in my contract, I get to keep something.
Yes, one thing.
Yeah, in fact, Executioner, they did a cast of my head.
Oh, cool.
And they cut it, yeah, oh my God. I saw it for the first time with the hair and everything. And there's a scene of him holding it up, and he sent it to me. He says, you can't put this out there yet, but look at this. It's terrifying.
Seeing your head.
It looks
off.
just like me, and it's
Oh, wow.
just my head all bloody. Oh, it is so scary. And it's going to be mine. I'm thinking, what can I do with this? Like, who can I scare? This is really, really good.
Yeah. So do they still have it now?
They still have it.
So they're going to ship your head to you in a box?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's great.
Yeah.
And it's funny, too, because I know your stance on gore. So you're like, well, I'll just have my decapitated head.
Yeah,
But
there
Rob
it is.
Zombie.
Yeah, I mean, what do I even do with this? I didn't realize it was going to be quite so realistic,
Yeah.
but yeah, very good.
How fun.
Yeah, Michael Burnett is, he's done a lot of big films in Hollywood. He is a great FX guy, and boy, is it good.
Yeah, Michael Burnett's worked at Universal and stuff
Yes,
and done
he
stuff with them.
has.
Yeah,
he's
great.
excellent, and he was in Executioner.
That's awesome. So nothing from the Halloween set then, huh? I think it was probably two Bing Bang Boom and you were out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have. I just didn't know.
Sure,
I
right.
mean, I don't have anything for my early films. I didn't know you're supposed to take something.
Right. Yeah, nowadays people are just taking things without even asking,
right.
you know. And it's, yeah. Who knows?
What's the difference that you found in the business as a whole from like back when you started and then you're revamping like so many years later? Like, how's the business side changed?
Ooh, well, it was a lot more casual then. People were not quite so, what's the word, politically correct, I
Sure.
guess.
Yeah.
So, when you're doing the kind of films I was doing, they probably couldn't make those today.
Yeah.
But they were so fun.
Right,
I mean, they
yeah.
really were. We had a blast. But they probably couldn't do them today. So I'd say they've gotten more serious with a lot more rules. And you have to be very careful what you say and stuff. And I guess people just, I don't know. I don't think we hurt anybody's feelings or did anything mean.
No.
It certainly wasn't intentional. But so I don't know why that came about, but I just think they were just easier.
Yeah, I think so, for sure. I mean, they were like Gas Pump Girls and those films are just fun films, you know what I mean? Like everybody's having a good time, there's music in them, and yeah.
Yeah, music, dancing, I mean, just, yeah, they were just lighthearted.
Did you ever get any one-sheets from those films, like the posters?
I had someone bring me a poster from Gas Pump Girls
Very
and give it
cool.
to me as a gift.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. Very nice.
Yeah, I get amazing gifts.
Yeah.
I had a guy in Germany bring me a German copy of my Playboy magazine and give it to me.
Oh, that's super unique.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
I don't know if he was bringing it to me or I just fell in love with it so much.
And he's like, I gotta give it to her.
I have. Anyway, I have it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to steal it from him if he didn't mean to give it to me.
Right. He's like, I got 2 copies. It's all right. Cool. What would you say is the weirdest thing that someone's brought to you at your table?
Well, someone did come up, a lady, and she had on fishnet stockings, and she asked if she ripped the stockings, would I sign her leg so she could have it autographed?
Wow.
So I did. She did.
That's great. Did she have other autographs on her legs, or it was bare and it was just yours as the first?
It was, that whole part was bare.
Yeah.
So she just ripped it, and I signed it, and she went right over, and
Got a tattoo.
there it was.
Hey, that's great. Wow. Man. Well, that's awesome. Sandy, thank you so much for joining us, kicking
course.
off Nightmare Weekends here in Chicago. We really do appreciate that. And we
Thank
hope you have
you.
a good rest of your weekend.